back to D-Tech. Tonight I am going to bring you guys along and just quickly show you some of the capabilities of this new launch scan tool that I've gotten. I believe they refer to it as the X431 C-Reader Elite 2.0 with a BBA at the end of it. I've been using it for a while now, test driving it daily. And the reasoning why I wanted to make this video is, again, this falls in the line of very inexpensive tooling as far as scanners, but with crazy high capabilities, basically OEM equivalent type of capabilities. This tool here, I've been using it a lot on BMWs naturally, and I've got a couple of videos with this one already. One is getting ready to come out. It was able to do a seat calibration on like a 15 or 16 BMW 750. So that was very nice and surprising for it to be able to get that done. The other one was another crazy, surprising video where this was able to read, scan, and pull up trouble codes and live data on a 92 BMW E30. My other tool brand was not able to get in there and communicate. This little guy was able to get in there and pull all of that info from that old of a car. So the range so far that I've used it on is 92 all the way up to, like I said, about 15, 16 on the BMW line. But the main reason why I'm going to continue with tonight is to show you that the capabilities of this is not just limited to BMW like the other tools that I've made a review on. This one is geared to if you do primarily Germans. So this will read and have capabilities with obviously BMW, Mercedes, VW, Audi, and some others along in the whole German European line. So if you do a lot and don't want to be tied down to just one make, this will take care of your German car needs at, again, a very, very affordable price with crazy high OEM-like capability functions. So naturally you see this in the background. This was just dropped off to me here lately, and it is fairly new. It's a, let's check the year. Model year, it's a 17, it's an Audi Q7. Fairly new. And the customer's complaining about an error message and wants me to check it out. Now, this tool, like the last one I reviewed, it is self-powering. So it doesn't need to be connected in order to power up. But naturally, if you plug it in, it will power up. So the one thing I've noticed is as soon as it gets plugged in, it will start to try to automatically identify vehicles and so on and so forth. So now that I've keyed it up, it has found the vehicle. And the software is pretty much similar to the rest of the lines, the ones that I've already shown. The BMW version and even the bigger X431, the Pro TT that I've been daily driving a lot. So that's what's cool about these. It's got the capabilities of the big guys into small packages, and it's geared to either an individual make or manufacturer, or with this one, this new style or version is one that can do, again, a whole, let's say, European line. And you can tell that after the automatic, when I hit OK, it starts to go already into what they refer to as the health report. Again, this tool, like the others, it's great for doing quick pre-scans. It'll generate a report and very easily be shared and emailed. All right, so now that we are complete, we have now generated a report And this one, like the other ones, it is touchscreen, or you can use the scroll buttons, which sometimes are definitely nice to use if maybe you're one-handing things like now, or it's easier, quicker access to go here since you're already holding it by the side. So again, these will generate that report when you go on their health report, vehicle info. I've already put my shop info there. And then again, it's just a very nice report that it builds that can be shared, and it's just good to present to the customer. So let's hit. We're mainly concerned with the engine controller, and if you open it here, obviously you can see it'll do a drop down and tell you the codes in that particular module. So let's see, this guy is complaining about like a drive malfunction message or something to that extent. We definitely can tell we've got misfires on 3 and 6. Now that's pretty crazy or detailed, that the info, the way Audi is describing. So look, these are 3 different trouble codes, actually 4. So you got a P0306, one that we would already be familiar with. But look at those next 3. Combustion misfire during direct injection detected. Combustion misfire during combined operation detected. Combustion misfire during intake manifold injection detected. That's those are some I've not seen up to this point. The way they are being very descriptive and specific and detailed. So definitely be one that have to look into. That could potentially be something not of a norm, like a bad coil, even though potentially we could have a failed bad coil. So very detailed information, factory-like information. Again, as I keep saying, these scan tools will bring you up detailed factory information. Here it's pulling up some ADAS faults. Let's see, power steering faults. And looks like some key remote issue. Infotainment. Route drives more ADAS. And that's all. So let's hit back. Okay. Let's hit back. If we don't go in automatic, we go to diagnosis. And so here are some of the makes. So obviously we have Audi, Bentley, BMW, Bugatti, another form, maybe hybrid type. So Lamborghini, Maybach, Mercedes, whatever that is. Mini, Rolls, a Seat, Skoda, Sprinter, V-Dub. So all of our major European lines, some that we won't even ever mess with here in the US, but we've got access to your regular ones and even high-end ones. Lamborghini, Maybach, Bugatti, Bentley, like I said, Rolls-Royce. This little affordable tool will let you enter and do factory-type scanning functions, capabilities, resets, calibrations, codings, whatever, on all of these, again, for a very affordable price. So obviously nothing in there. European, nothing there, nothing there, nothing there. Okay, so again, if we were to just manually go in, let's pick Audi, and there tells you all your updates and whatnot and what's involved with them. So I've already done a health report. Let's see, system selection, because I want to get into the engine computer again individually. There's some computer information, DTC. All right, so again, just some, more detailed, but sometimes they'll have help information. Looks like on this one, they don't happen to have that, and just out of curiosity, let's see. Wow. Okay, so it's got 512 to choose from there. Now, unlike the bigger guys, there doesn't seem to be a search option, which obviously can be a downside when you've got that many to pick from. That's crazy. Look, individual oxygen adaptation. Okay, so I came across what I was trying to look for. And again, yes, it's a downside that you gotta fish through all of these, but on the flip side, for what you are paying, all the information that you are able to pull as a data PID is basically a good trade-off, because you're getting all factory data PIDs being able to be pulled up. Some crazy ones that I was just going over. But obviously found the ones we were concerned with, which I think, actually, I haven't even looked. It looks like it's a 6-cylinder. I only had the 4 first. So let's try that and start the vehicle. And clearly, here in live data, that's able to pull up in factory mode. So there's that error message customers complain about. So currently, cylinder number 6 is the culprit. We did have number 3 log some faults, but nothing right now. Let's see. Okay, so just messing around, we can combine. Let's hit back. So basically it's going to graph them all. So you have to hit combine, then select the ones you want to combine. So it looks like it limits you to 4. Alright, so we clearly got what we want out of this. Let's see, we'll shut it off. Okay, back up. Let's go back out. Wonder what this one is. So this one's a smaller list. I'm just checking to see what's in this one. Alright, so you get a full list of factory information that you can pull up. A lot of options there. I'm not going to bore you, waste your time on this. Basically, quick example of having factory type access. You saw all the makes, models. Clearly, we are pulling up info on a newer Audi, and I've used it on BMWs. And I think just quickly, I'll pull up a Mercedes. Again, just to show that this truly is a all German line of scan tool for affordable price. Alright, so here quickly next, got a Mercedes CL550. And never fails. As they say, the Germans are also some nice fish bowls. So Sure, that's gonna possibly attribute to what's going on, but he wasn't complaining about anything crazy electrical. It came in for possible transmission noise. Alright, so at least still powers up. Let me get this running. Let's see if hopefully it'll run. Oh, so for now, it starts. We've identified Mercedes. So right there and then, we should already know the capabilities of another European manufacturer that we can have access to, and it's not limited to just one specific brand. Alright, so there goes vehicle info. It is an 08, a little bit on the older side, but just to show a testament to what it can do. Not too many tools in this price range that'll do a complete full system scan on a Mercedes, meaning all modules. So let's see, just trying to see what's logged here. A lot of these are just set as stored. That one's current. It's got aftermarket wheels. Let's see. So clearly a lot of things going on with this guy. We're gonna have to see how far he wants to get, but yeah, look at that. So a ton of modules that it's able to bring up the codes, so on and so forth. So yeah, that's definitely unexpected. I've got my hands full between both of these cars I need to look into, but just a quick short video on this scan tool showing the capabilities. Again, you guys want to pick one up, I'll put some info down in the description. That's what it's referred to there. Again, all European scan tool for an affordable price compared to what is out there for what this can do.